cut all our size. Now just take a look at the super clear eyes. You're on the friend, the road bends a bit to the right. A couple more miles and I know we'll arrive. The rolling hills and valleys will leave you alive. Now the people crowd our feet to help the incline. A little bit more lest we waste our whole lives. We got here in the dark. We took the long way down. Just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. Just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive. Or at least we'd give it an honest try. A narrative waste of patches and light. We grew up in the suburbs, then we cut all our ties. Now just take a look at the super clear eyes. You're on the friend, the road bends a bit to the right. The stones are left here at the beginning of days, and each step that was taken wore a little away. That in of itself, well, it was something to say. A conversation that could last the end of the day. We got here in the dark. We took the long way down. Just to find out in somewhere inside this ancient town. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. Just to throw the planet at the first light. And we thought we'd make it alive. Or at least we'd give it an honest try. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. We talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. And we talked about it all night. We thought we'd make it alive. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words or how to conjugate them. Was it really past tense? I heard, or was it present perfect? Maybe we could forget the time you faced that friend without me. Maybe we could go back to mine, pretend it never happened. Oh, when the rally's out of time, and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I've been drifting again. Could you repeat the question? No, I guess I do not know when it first became a problem. Sorry that it's all such a mess. The words, they seem to leave me. Didn't really quite catch the rest. Not keen on it repeating. Oh, when the rally's out of time, and you say it will be fine, well, I just can't find the lines. Oh, hope I know what to say when you throw it all away. When you throw it all away. Sorry, baby, I just don't know the words. Was it really past tense? I heard. Maybe we could forget the time. Maybe we could go back to mine. Well, I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. I think that I've been drifting without you, drifting. And now I know that you've been gone.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mega12, also known as Connor. I'm here with a friend of mine,
Hi.
and today we are going to be playing Forza Horizon 5. What are you using for input today?
My keyboard.
I'm actually using an original Xbox controller. Like, the big one.
The Duke.
Yes. And
I remember
actually,
when I go on.
it actually is the exact one I've had since I was a kid.
Right. So what, does it have like a whole bunch of like scratch marks or smudges?
The left stick is a bit scuffed. Right stick seems to be in good shape.
Yeah, I find it kind of interesting how on pretty much any Xbox controller, it's always the stick that goes first.
And usually the left one.
Yeah, well, obviously the left one. I think most people use that one over the right one. Like, the right one is called the secondary stick for a reason. In case you're wondering who calls the secondary stick, I do.
Yeah, Microsoft for sure doesn't. It's LS and RS.
Yeah.
That's what it's labeled as when you click it in. Diving in.
I suggest we get on with it.
Favorite radio station, Horizon mixtape. Wait, I just realized something. I don't know if I have stream remote turned on. I'm gonna go back to just chatting, just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, the transition broke.
Whoops.
The theme is back to the 90s.
Yeah, not only that, but right now there is a thing going on which is called Horizon Backstage. And it basically means that you can earn vouchers which allows you to purchase cars that were in previous playlists. So this means good news for me, right? Because it means I can finally get like the elusive 6 cars that I've been looking for like the longest time.
Yep.
Wrong. I can't because it's only a select amount of cars and all of them I've already got. And you can vote for what cars are going to be in the next Horizon Backstage, but even that is not enough because those are also predetermined. So it's not like I can selectively go like, yeah, I want those cars. I've also discovered the other day that it's not only the 6 cars that I'm lacking, it's 7 cars that I'm lacking.
Oh.
One of them just isn't listed. Have you ever heard of a brand called OP?
No, I don't. No, I haven't.
It's a nail polish brand. And they had a offer for a while where if you bought like a certain amount of nail polish, you get a exclusive car in Forza Horizon 5. Now, I'm not trying to be like stereotypical or something or profiling, but consider the target demographic for nail polish and the target demographic for Forza Horizon 5. I don't think those two line up.
Those two don't overlap much, but there is an overlap.
Yeah, there's an overlap. But the result of that is that in order to get like that car, there's someone on eBay who's selling vouchers for them for $150 a piece, and I don't even know if I were to purchase one of those,
if it actually works.
If it actually works, because I don't know if it might be region locked. Like, I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine buying a controller if it means getting the car. I'm perfectly fine purchasing a 50-cent voucher for the Oreo car. But 150 for just a digital car?
That's yikes.
Yeah. And to be fair, it's not listed in my it's not listed in my car list.
Lagging.
The stream is lagging?
No, it says encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings or using a faster encoding preset.
Oh, that's fine. OBS does that a lot.
Yeah. Why are you taking so long to load? Oh wait, I'm going from the Hot Wheels area into the main, and did it just crash?
I do know that it tends to like hang on
Hide and
loading
seek?
screens. All right.
Let's actually
Anyway,
swap cars.
let's go to online convoy, create a convoy, friends only, and I'm going to
Chevy
invite
Silverado.
you. All right. So you know the drill. Windows G because I don't have the game on Steam.
Yep. Windows G. Xbox. Load, you genuine piece of garbage.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if the first half hour of the Forza Horizon 5 stream would be once again just us trying to connect to each other in the first place?
That would be the regular type of jank, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was appearing offline, so I have to quickly go ahead and join game.
Yeah, there you are. Alright, so what shall we do?
Honest?
Should we continue the Hot Wheels expansion for you?
Sure.
Or do you want to go to like the weekly stuffs?
Let's do the weeklies first.
Alright.
I am going to switch out of the Hot Wheels car, though.
Yeah. Alright, I've already done them all, so I don't really have anything that I need to do. But if it means boosting you to like this week's car, sure.
Sort by year. I'm gonna go one that fits the decade of that's the theme. Please tell me I have. Yes, the Jag. A Jag.
But anyway, if you go to your messages in the game, you have been gifted a voucher for the Horizon backstage.
Gifts, backstage pass, car, wheel spins, and a whole bunch of clothing.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's. Hey, I have E1M1.
You got how many wheel spins? Use your fucking wheel spins!
Hey, I only log in
there ain't
every so often.
There ain't no point hoarding them like that.
I just forget to log in. Let's do some gambling.
Alright.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it.
Hey, you got a car you didn't own.
Oh, dang it.
All three of those were not duplicates. Fascinating.
I can't stop winning.
Oh, you got the 6 for Impala. That's a
Shamona!
classic.
Let me just get some music. Yeah, $5 grand, 125, money. Hey, a Jeep. 3,000, 3,000. 45k, Aruga. Dosh. Yeah, I just see a Holden. Renault Clio. Ladies and gentlemen, shitbox. Hey, a Lambo.
Ah yes, the Lamborghini Uterus.
Yes. MBSLK, the Tibetans. Oh, nice. Shades. Oh, an M5. And another Jeep. And the last spin on the Super. 5 grand, 15 grand, and a black hoodie. Now
Okay,
5
that's kind of
regulars.
disappointing.
More gambling.
Alright, and if you go to... Oh, you still got those. You've got level up. You've got 5,000. Another 5,000.
WRX.
A car.
35k.
And...
Ah, I missed the rematch.
Alright. Could you leave the pause menu? Then we can get started to the trial. At least I think we can.
Oh, I have a manufacturer bonus. I sent it into a burnout. Let's go.
You know, I would say I miss Burnout, but I never played it.
I miss Rally Sport Challenge.
Was that the precursor for a WRC?
No, it's a different rally racing game.
Right. Alright, so it should probably prompt you to start the trial and pick a car.
Wait. It doesn't on my end.
Oh, crap.
It's showing spinnies again.
Well, looks like I'm gonna need to leave this then. Oh my god, why is it doing that in, like, the preparation phase?
We're always doing this stuff. I guess. Online.
Alright. Anyway, this means that
Convoy.
you can go to, like, the cars menu and see what you can, like, get in the Horizon backstage.
Horizon backstage, redeem, shop. I can get one fucking limo.
I mean, there are some pretty funny decals for the limo.
And of course we have a Pagani Hyera. I could grab the Rivian R. Why do I hear Eurobeat all of a sudden? I am so tempted. I am so tempted to grab the Toyota Sprinter
Oh.
Truino.
Okay, so now it's saying I left the convoy. Well,
Yep.
let's
But I want
create a convoy.
I kind of
invite
wanted to use the
only.
R1S. I want to honestly grab the
Alright.
R1S because that's a useful one.
Right, I sent you an invite to the convoy.
Game bar. Accept. Which one should I get then?
I'd say get the Cadillac limo for the meme.
I mean, this is also meme.
Yeah, but... Coin flip?
Honestly, there's 4 cars that I want, so I'm gonna roll a d4. One is the Rivian, one is the limo, one is the 575M Maranello. No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Where is the d4? Where is that? Where did the d4 go? D8. Fuck it, pouring out the entire bag. Because I lost my D. I think I don't remember where my d4 is. Wait, up there it is. Okay. 1 is the limo, 2 is the 575, 3 is the R1S, and 4 is the. It's time for Eurobeat's time. All right, here we go. It's the Rivian. I rolled a 3.
Well, if you have any Forzathon points, you can purchase a pass in the Forzathon shop as well. But they cost 1,000 Forzathon points.
Where
And
is
that's the kind of
Forzathon?
thing where if you've been stockpiling them for like the past couple of seasons,
Where can I
you've got a
find the
pretty...
Forzathon shop again?
Oh, at the current season. So you go to campaign, festival playlist, and then you just keep going right until you get there. I meant right on the autumn tab. You already went past there.
I shot past it quick.
Yeah, it's like 3 tabs to the right.
Found it. I have
Yeah.
115
Hello
points.
Yeah, you ain't getting that pass.
Oh, thanks for the hello there, Dad.
Alright.
Dad figured out how to
Anyway.
use sound alerts. I
That's
can get
good.
the Windows. Ta-da!
Yeah, but you can also get that one out of a wheel spin.
Yep. There's at 950 Forzathon points the McLaren F1. And now I hear this one. An applause. I live for the applause. I'm gonna raise the volume of that because, wow, it was quiet.
Hang on, let me see if I can do that. I mean, I know I can do it.
Yes, you can. Oh, wait. Yeah, Forza?
Is it like a point redeem thingy?
It's an extension on desktop.
Oh, and oh right, yeah. I think I've got it. Grand. Oh yeah, there it is. I was looking in the Seriously? You've got...
What are you gonna play?
Why do you have that? Just...
Unox?
Yeah.
I don't know why. There we have
Wait,
it!
is that like no longer DHCA or Right, I'm gonna pass up the main festivals.
Wait, maybe I'm not in the right. Maybe I'm not. Maybe
It
it's
should work if you pass up. Just a heads up. I'm currently using the limo, and one of the decals I've got on there be a bit political. Like about you
Oh,
still
I'm in offline mode.
You're in offline?
It says Horizon Life.
Right. Oh. Then why didn't it just automatically put... You were in the convoy!
I don't know why, but it's somehow. No one's logged.
Okay.
I don't see anyone yet.
Invite friends. Yes.
Win.
Okay.
G. Join. Big fucking thing. Oh, right.
So it's not saying you joined just yet.
It's not saying it here either. Don't tell me my setup,
Um,
my... Don't tell me the game's borked again.
Okay, let me just try it again. Except for, well, I couldn't even like.
Let me check. Online. It still doesn't say Horizon Life.
Right.
It still doesn't say that I'm online. I'm gonna restart the game again. I'm getting pissed here.
Anyway, meanwhile, I found someone else who like limo.
God, dude, luck.
I think he's showing off his decal. Well, I'm using my totally wrong decal. Just to put this out of the way, this is not like a good decal, but it's so funny just by like how wrong it is to drive around in this thing, and that for some
Look,
reason
I got it.
it was allowed.
I got harassed by someone in Twitch Whispers the other day.
Oh, really?
Yep, calling me a terrorist and that sort of shit.
That's not nice.
Saying I donated 5 rupees to Israel. Go back to Palestine where you belong, you terrorist. That's exactly what he said.
Right.
If you haven't noticed, I am Dutch, you fucking idiot. It's not nice. I reported him to Twitch for that.
Yeah, some people just have no like
Oh,
common sense
it's
whatsoever.
what?
Oh,
Oh, it's
the stream is starting to lag a bit on my end.
yeah. I know. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down this. I feel like turning
Oh
down
no,
the
wait,
settings on.
it fixed itself. It fixed itself.
Yeah, it seems to not like loading screens.
Okay, so you're at the Hot Wheels expansion, right?
Again,
Okay,
it
stay
didn't
there.
save.
Okay, stay there. I'm traveling to Hot Wheels. I have the faster computer, so yeah. I may or may not have this game on my Samsung 990 2TB Pro.
Restart later. I'm putting it down to low settings.
I mean, aren't you on the same like graphics card as I am?
You're on a 40 series, right?
No, T is on a 40 series. I'm on a 3060 Ti.
We're on the exact same GPU, but I think my system has a bit of a bottleneck as well.
3600?
3700 3700X on a B450 motherboard.
I mean, it should still be good. But anyway, could you send me an invite to the convoy? Because clearly, it would be in our benefit if you're the one who sent me the invite.
Configuring convoy settings. Pull this up. Dismiss. Select user. Where's the social? There. There's the social. Xbox Y. Invite to game.
Yeah.
Please fucking work.
I should have joined.
You're not showing up here.
Oh, you are on my end. Is it saying live or solo on your end?
It's once again. It's still saying solo.
Right. Well then,
At
go
this
back
point,
to.
I am half tempted to just say fuck it and fire it up on the Steam Deck.
Okay, did it fix itself?
Nope.
Jesus.
Firewall.
Like it's saying that I'm in your session on my end.
Meanwhile, here it says I'm playing solo. This feature is not available during offline play. Connect to Horizon Live and try again.
Yeah, then do so.
Game.
Like,
I'm
why
trying.
is there why is there not a button? Like, why is it okay? Why is it not just okay? Put me into online mode.
Horizon
Like, so I'm
open.
gonna.
Oh no, wait, that's select a race.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact my VPN is not connected.
I mean, I don't even have a VPN.
Forza is allowed on both private and public networks.
Yeah. And clearly something is, tapping into the Xbox stuff. Because if I use the game bar, you appear to be
Online.
online.
Don't tell me it's because I have Steam set up. Don't tell me it's because I have my Steam friend settings set to invisible.
Well, I don't even think it's that, because that wouldn't be applying to Xbox stuff, right?
I swear, this is just typical. Eh.
Just to take a moment to take into consideration that this is what many people are paying Microsoft like $18 a month for.
Including myself.
You've got Game Pass Ultimate?
Yes. And it froze
Ah,
again.
yeah, I canceled my subscription a while ago at this point. It feels kind of liberating, because I didn't really play like any stuff on like my Xbox that much to really make it worth getting the online. And this is not like me trying to be a part of the console wars, because I do want to remind everyone that I've got access to both a Series X and a PS5. But over the years, I really noticed that
And I have
Game
access to
Pass
neither.
Game Pass was less and less appealing to me, and now that they've started shifting the cost of like purchasing Activision onto the player, that was kind of thing where I was like, okay, I ain't supporting this. Like, if they want the Amazon Prime Video model, for example, and had like a separate subscription
For
above
the
Game Pass for Call of Duty stuff, that's the kind of stuff I could have
check.
appreciated.
Are there updates? Yes, there is a Windows update queued for. But and of course there's a new there is a new Nvidia driver.
I don't see drivers being the culprit. Nor do
Settings.
I see Windows Update.
Nvidia just tries to put me into Nvidia just always pushes to maximum quality. Deformable terrain quality, extreme. Geometry quality, ultra. Environment texture, extreme. Buddy, this isn't a 4090. This is a 3060 Ti.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of something. I may or may not have decided against getting the PS5 Pro.
Good. Because you shouldn't reward
After-
Sony for shitty business practices.
Well, it's not even that. It's that after I saw the announcement that Spider-Man 2 was getting a like PC version, you could have seen it coming. I'm fully
State
aware
of
of
PC
that.
ports.
But if one of their like most high-profile games out there that could have sold people on the PS5 is getting to
Ports?
PC, I'm like, well, why the fuck would I purchase an 800 euro system if I could just wait for Nvidia 50 series and get myself like a huge upgrade if the same games are going to be on there anyway? Because I don't have like a lot of games on PS5 that are really like worth it in my opinion. There is a couple that I do have on PS5, like Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, for example, but I could just wait until that comes on sale on PC again, and yeah.
Fuck it, I'm turning on the LSS.
Alright. You're still on the VTuber mode, by the way.
Yeah, I know, because I'm in menus.
Alright.
I'm putting it on medium graphics with the LSS enabled.
Right. But yeah, basically the only game that I've got that would be exclusive to PS5 is Demon Souls, and just to get this out of the way, I'm not really too big in like the Souls-like games.
Dark Souls and the like, yeah.
So at this point, my best option is to just, if I see a PS5 on sale, like Slim Digital, I've got a disc drive, so yeah,
Trade
just
to
buy
go into
the Slim Digital.
It literally does like half a spin and the spinner disappears. It's funny that you say connect to Horizon Live, but then you refuse to connect to Horizon Live. At this rate, I'm just gonna say fuck it and powering on my Steam Deck.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it does have something to do with you not appearing online on Steam?
It is. I am now online on Steam, but I don't know what's blocking it. I'm gonna check DNS.
Alright.
Because if in doubt, it's fucking DNS. When in doubt, check DNS. And everything is breaking again. Hosts file editor. I have way too much in my hosts files cluttered up. The hosts files cluttered again.
Well, let's hope you find it.
I do have a program called... I have one site redirecting to 0000, but that's not related to Forza. It's not related to Xbox services at all.
Is that Cloudflare or Google's DNS?
I'm currently just editing the hosts file, and I only have one thing redirected, syncing into 0.
Right.
Network and internet, Ethernet. I can't believe that today is going to be a troubleshooting stream now, unintentionally. Oh, it's set to automatic. I'm gonna manually do this. 10101.
Wait, hold up. I've got a forum thread here. Stuck in FH5 solo mode. I click to create convoy and it says my friend joined, but he can't join me. It says I'm playing solo when I connect to Horizon Live, nothing happens. It has been 2 days now. I've restarted the app about 20 times. Check my settings, no VPN. It all started when I went to play Hot Wheels by myself.
Send it to me.
Assuming your spawn point is set to the Hot Wheels Festival map, go into one of your houses in Mexico, and it should give you the option to set that house as your spawn point. Restart your game, and once you spawn into Mexico, Horizon Live /Solo should work properly.
Ah,
This is 6 months ago.
still haven't fixed it.
Okay, I guess we could try that. How the fuck does something like that even slip through the cracks?
Yeah, good question. How the fuck?
I mean,
How
I
it-
know that Forza Horizon 5 is like held together by duct
Bits of
tape,
twine.
rubber bands, and lots of hope. But Jesus!
Yeah, that is just weird. Much like my work PC the last few weeks.
What's up?
A 12-year-old machine, barely capable of just rendering it, is rendering the Windows UI.
Well, at least that has an excuse.
Yeah, it's a late Windows 7 era machine.
Ah. The good days.
Meaning it couldn't handle Windows 11 at all. It wouldn't even be able to handle Windows 11 even if it tried.
Yeah. I mean, don't even remind me of that. The other day I was at Gwen because I was installing my old 980 non-pro in her computer. Basically,
wipe it? You did wipe that old SSD?
yeah, I've got it in. I've got the SD with me right now, and I'm using
free!
it. And I'm using it in my. Oh, nice. And I'm using it for my NAS because it's a 128 gigabyte SSD. Those things are effectively worthless, and the only purpose they have is, you know, operating very small operating systems that don't have any meat on their bones.
Fixed. I just set a home, so I need to restart the game then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Held
But
together
yeah,
with hope and a dream.
But yeah, so I was at Gwen's place, and when I was peeking around inside her computer, keep in mind that used to be my computer, and I sold it to like dirt cheap to her because she needed a computer, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna use this anyway. And I did see like a header on the motherboard for TPM, so part of me is like, hypothetically speaking, would she be able to install
Was it a
Windows
9th
11?
gen, right?
7th.
7th. Ah, just barely missed.
There's
Although-
a TPM header on the motherboard.
If the CPU can be upgraded to at least 8th gen,
It can't because it has the 1151 not V2 socket. And if I recall correctly, the
Intel?
pinout is completely different on
between the
V2.
V1 and V.
Because that's also a thing. I wish I was able to like upgrade her to at least a 6 core, but being on like H270 chipset, I don't think that she's going to be able to. And granted, it's not that she needs to be on Windows 11, but you know.
Yeah, that's true. Win 11.
Yeah.
Although Windows 10 now has less than a year left.
Yeah, so I'm gonna see if I can do my research. But at the very least, you know, she's
Yeah.
got a terabyte now.
I don't have the
So
resources
that's
to
good.
do that research. So
And not only does she have a terabyte, she has a pretty fast terabyte too. Like, I didn't know that 7th gen was capable of NVMe. I thought the M.2 SSDs were still only SATA. But it's Skylake I was thinking about.
yep. Volvo.
And you know, because of the deal I made with her, I got my birthday present ahead of time, and I used that to pre-order Sonic X Shadow Generations.
Oh yeah, that also has a little in-game pre-order bonus.
Yeah, and not just that, if you pre-order the deluxe edition, you get to play the game 3 days early, so
That's
in reality the pre-order, the launch day is not the 25th, it's the 22nd. I don't care how people are going to see it. The launch day is the 22nd. Don't
launch
add
day
to
is
me.
the 22nd. Yes. Fuck it, BMW. Come on, gimme. So don't set home in the Hot Wheels area.
Yeah, it looks like it. But just to verify, take a look in the pause menu, and does it say live or solo?
It now the button now says solo.
Oh fuck yeah.
Convoy. Create convoy. Wait, no. I can say join. Because I'm now in online. Now I'm in online mode. I can just right click you and say join game. If you invite me.
I think you should be able to join me regardless.
Nope.
Well, I'm not in the overworld.
There it is.
Yeah,
Well,
I
bam.
am now. Okay, and if we fast travel to the Horizon Festival,
Means that should drop. Okay, the main site, or should we do one of the secondaries?
Hmm?
Want to start at the main festival site?
yeah, the main festival site, that's where I am.
Well, bam! Warp. Fast traveling to destination. There he is! Duracell!
Yeah, I got arrested for battery.
Ah,
Alright,
just
so
out
we
of
can
nowhere,
finally-
Duracell.
Hey, be glad it's on my previous decal, which was a Trump promotion.
Yeah, that would get you immediately kicked off the stream.
Yeah.
Because we don't want to get. I don't want to get political here.
Alright. And it's actually saying the event is starting in soon. Okay, that's good. That's very good.
It's disappeared now.
Yeah, but it's still there on my end. It's
Finding
supposed
a
to be doing
session.
that.
Do I need to select a car?
Yeah. You'll be prompted to. Now, the first one we're getting in this in the trial is actually a pretty funny one. Not a funny one, a
Finding
good one.
session. Welcome to Rally Cat. I'll take the Ford Escort. Yeah. Today's a 2-stream kind of day. For me.
Yeah. And today is a 2 chocolate bar kind of day for me, because they were on sale.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I got two buckets of yogurt at the supermarket because they were on sale. Oh. HHIC. Hick. Wait, let me check if. Okay, I need to do something. I'll need to just get that set up differently. Huh? What? Where? Huh? Huh? Look at the lad just going, huh?
Alright, so you ever did the trial before?
I haven't done the Baja Scramble in a while, if ever.
Right. Well, just as a cautionary advice, the AI are all on the hardest difficulty. Good luck.
What do you mean use the brakes? I was going through that cleanly.
Oh, you've got the racing line enabled. Yeah, I don't.
I am built built differently. You mean Will Smithently?
No, or something like that.
But yeah, Formula One is in Austin, Texas right now.
Huh.
With them going to Mexico next week. Nicely done, Red Stag.
Ooh. Oh,
Red just
did
fucking
you?
flipped his car.
All right, let's make sure.
Katya's
Let's
giving
hope
you
that I
grief.
can. Something like that. To be fair, It's like a matter of a couple of seconds. Just gotta wait for it to slip, and that's when I'll be able to catch up to her.
Time for overtake. Look, if you turn hard enough left, you'll find yourself going right.
Yeah. Okay, so Wiseman once said it's not over yet.
It's far from over.
Oh no, I was talking about Liquid. I've been playing
Yes,
Metal Gear Solid
not
5.
over yet. This is the end.
Now here's a
Antonia
fun
overtook me
fact.
again.
Now here's a fun fact. You can use the guardrails to maintain speed at the cost of a little bit of damage to your car.
Bug slide, let's go! Yeah, I think Esteban Ocon tried that once.
Boom. Is that a F1 thing?
Yep.
Ah,
Of course, with those open wheel type cars, you don't want to try it.
yeah, I can. I've seen one of the
I have once
spectacular
seen a
crashes.
car, I have once seen one of them going straight on, and then suddenly front wheels just disconnected.
Yeah. Not really too much of a F1 kind of guy. The only F1 representation I've got in my games is one of the cars I own in GTA 5 online.
Yeah, the race is at the actual genuine race, the proper race is tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Sprint race is today at 8.
All right. Well, that's something that my grandmother would probably be watching. As far as I understand, she watches it pretty closely.
She watches it religiously.
I mean, as an old person, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, in Italy, there's two major religions. There's the Catholic Church, and there's Ferrari.
Yeah.
HHIC. Ford. Horizon Baja Scramble. I did manage to keep Antonia behind me.
Good.
Nice spin there, dude. Fast traveling to destination. Yeah, my SSD is connected via PCI Express 2.0, I think.
It shouldn't matter that much. By the way, did you like that emote I just did there?
Yeah, nice spin there, bud. That's what I said.
Do you know how much I paid for that emote?
No clue.
$70.
What?
It came with a free controller.
An emote with a free controller. Oh, the San Juan Scramble.
And I'm not even using that controller right now. I've got it attached to my tablet. I use it to play Mario 64. Don't tell Nintendo.
By the way, you saw that hack and DDoS against the Internet Archive, right?
I've heard about it.
What a sad man trying. What sad man tries to hack the Internet Archive?
Yeah, to be fair, it's probably not going to be that much of a disaster. I could probably just use the Internet Archive to use the Internet Archive. That's how it works, right?
And the reason why they
Damn.
the reason why they did that is because it's based in the US.
Right.
Wait, how did you drop off so hard?
I missed a checkpoint, but luckily enough, it seems like the rest of the team is competent. So it's
Yeah, the
fair to
team can
say
handle this one.
So it's fair to say that I walked, so you guys can run.
Red Stag is, however, struggling against Katja again.
Yeah, I think Red Stag was struggling in the previous one as well.
Yeah, he ended up dead last.
I think he DNF'd.
Edgy says, "See you at the finish line." I only just barely got that checkpoint there. Look out, coming through. Checkpoint.
Oh, I just overtook you. I didn't even notice.
Nice, clean overtake. Now this is racing.
Good.
I just love the banter you can have with the chat wheel.
Yeah, I do like it that there is some like Forza link lines you can have that have unique responses to them.
Look out!
Like if I say see you at the finish line, you get the prompt to say now this is racing. At least I think you do. Yeah. Now I personally think my favorite has to be the I'm the VOD show you never saw coming, because you can only get that by winning the eliminator without using any drops. So you have to. The only way you can upgrade your car is by challenging other players.
Just imagine if it was also involving if you won just using the Volkswagen Beetle.
The worst part is that I actually thought that at first. So
Fuck.
there have been moments where I actually got pretty close to winning in a VOD show, but of course, a Lambo is going to win against a VOD show for the same reason that a tiger is going to win against a turtle.
And yes, what happened to me also happened to you just now. And what happened to you also happened to me. I missed a checkpoint.
I mean, at least I recovered from it, so, like, you know, this song is pretty appropriate.
There's little
me.
chance that I'm gonna recover from this because I am ramming into these walls here.
Yeah, but for me this song is relevant, you know.
Red Stack, why are you so slow?
But I get up again. Nee, we hebben nog niet betaald. You know that song?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, is Red Stack falling behind so so I can get the slingshot off of him.
Probably not. I don't think that slipstream works in this game like that.
Oi, you fucking you dick! I almost rammed into. I almost missed a checkpoint again.
Yeah, that happens quite a bit.
And drift. I just sent it sideways at the end.
Nice. But hey, at least I'm still on the podium.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That deserves the confetti. And that
Winner,
gives you
Olito.
and that gives you 10 points for this season.
10 points. Oh, look! I got the Peugeot. Mm-hmm. Oh, no!
I think my game crashed.
Dang it.
You know the worst part? It's not even that the game takes long to load. The game takes long to start. Like, if you're playing this on the Xbox, you actually can bypass the intro sequence. You cannot do that on PC, as far as I'm aware.
Why don't they allow that?
I don't know. I mean, there's probably like an option for it somewhere.
Plus, on Xbox
And even
Series, obviously you can use quick resume.
yeah, I guess the confidence is there.
It's like this is the Xbox One build of it.
Yeah.
Edgy the
I
Hedgy has
also
left the
like.
convoy.
I was about to say I like how it still shows that I'm there on your end.
Takes a while to load it.
Yeah. Or maybe it's because I rebooted the game and the game was like, wait, you're not there. I don't like that. Ah.
I think it was just timeout.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
Speed miss.
Alright, so then we go to convoy, create
Oh, I
convoy,
have.
friends only.
I just had a little texture glitch, I think.
Did a part of the like scenery just forget to load?
No, the texture was a little different.
Ah. Anyway, I just invite you to do a convoy again.
Yep, to yours.
Alright, well then we might as well just hop right into the next thing, and that's let's go with Run Forest Run. I don't think you've got that race available just yet.
But
But
it'll mark itself
well,
as finished when we do it.
yeah. And even then, you know, it's content.
It's content. Run, Forrest, run!
Right, and for this one, I'm going to be using the
Supra.
Nissan Skyline GTR V-Spec.
I'm using the Supra.
Using the car that has the highest rating. That's actually a pretty good strategy to have.
I'm using the Supra from the welcome pack, by the way.
Yeah. Funnily enough, that car is in this game a second time. Just the regular Supra. They just made a distinction between the regular one and the one that is DLC. Which is a pretty interesting way to have two cars at the same time.
Alright, chat, you know what to say. Is that a Supra? Supra engine.
I only go with chat when we are bowling.
I know.
Oh, by the way, this is a street race, so there's traffic.
Roger that.
Just to let you know.
That also means I can be a bit. I'm allowed to be a little bit rough. Because this is not an.
Like that.
This is an. This is not an FIA sanctioned event. I am allowed to get. I do love some of the usernames. Just Bacon Baker.
I mean, you don't bake bacon, you cook bacon.
Yeah. Still, it's hilarious.
Also, I'm pretty sure these are majorly from like your friend list because I don't recall any.
I don't know
names.
any of these either. Meaning it pulled from random. It just pulled some random players.
I mean, I was never really a big fan of just pulling random names because it's like the cheapest way to pretend that your game is like, oh, look at this, you're playing with other people. No, I'm playing with like the possessed spirit of other people that you try to convince me. Like I remember the first time I was playing Forza Horizon 2. I never played any like Forza game whatsoever, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm playing this online. Well, then how can I rewind the game?
Fuck. I used the wrong. I took a wrong turn there. And rewinding it didn't get me far enough backwards, so I can get back into the race.
Oh shit!
I took a wrong turn in these tunnels.
It happens. As long as I remain on top, we should still be able to win this.
Yeah, you gotta overtake Stanley.
I'm on it. Besides, we're only 20% there.
I just bonked. The Basilica. Okay, after this weekend, Mexico's up next.
You know, just imagine being like a hardcore fan of Formula One and having to like go to all these places. Imagine how expensive it would be.
Expensive as all hell because you need to consider travel costs, accommodation, food, visas, that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And then not even talking about the tickets to the races themselves.
Don't they also like build their own like hotels at F1 events?
Some do, not all of them.
All right. Or I don't know if they're like hotels, but accommodations for the racers at least.
Some do, some don't. There's obviously hospitalities, but that's... But I don't know if there's actually sleeping accommodation there.
Yeah. Well, just stay at the Hilton. I mean, if you're already paying that much to go there and to watch
I
the
mean,
event.
that makes sense for McLaren because they are sponsored by the Hilton, I think.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought McLaren was sponsored by McLaren. It's a car company. They're the sponsors, right?
No, it's a manufacturer team.
Right.
For example, Red Bull Racing is sponsored by Oracle. Microsoft is one of the sponsors for Alpine.
Wait, hold up. Oracle? Wait, which one is the car manufacturer, or is it just a team name?
The team is Oracle Red Bull Racing. The current engine supplier is Red Bull Powertrains. In 2026, it's going to be Ford.
Red Bull makes their own engines.
Yeah, they took some expertise from Honda.
Right. Huh. I never figured. I always thought that Red Bull was just like a cheap
And
but
meanwhile,
slow expensive
McLaren uses
energy drink.
Mercedes engines.
Right.
And by the way, I said this to Mum today. Red Bull is an extreme sports company with energy drinks as a side business.
I mean, based on how many things I've seen them slap their name on, I'm not surprised. But it's also like one of those kind of distraction tactics because we all know how bad Red Bull is for you.
Hmm.
I don't know if it was like Red Bull, but I recall like this one like pretty good sport like athlete that was sponsored by an energy drink, but on stage he was like drink water.
I mean, water is good for hydration.
Yeah,
It's probably one of the best things to drink when it's hot outside.
I mean, I could always go for a nice cold glass of Lipton iced tea,
Not
but I will
sponsored, by
admit,
the way.
I will admit that when it's hot outside and you've got like the whole bottle baking in the sun, it doesn't really taste that good, and water is just water.
Water is literally just water, yeah.
And it's also pretty good coolant for computers. Lipton iced tea, well, it's carbonated, so
Yeah, that's gonna. Plus, that
putting
it
that in
also
will.
gets sticky.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure it would still be possible to like water cool your computer using Lipton iced tea, but I wouldn't do it just because of the like carbonated nature of it.
I mean, LTT did try using regular tea for cooling a computer.
Oh yeah, but that's one that they like shipped all the way to someone from Britain. So
Yeah,
like,
spiffing Brit.
yeah, yeah. If you're transporting it, it's probably not going to turn out all right. But if you're
Yeah.
like building it on the spot, well, what could possibly go wrong? At least at
Let's
this
see
point,
here.
I'm still pretty satisfied with my Noctua NHD 15,
Oh
cooling
yeah, Noctua is
uh,
always
thir-
fun.
my 13700 KF. But I have been considering replacing my RAM with like some pretty high-end
Wait, you're using a 13th
modules.
gen?
Yeah, I've updated the BIOS. Don't worry about that. And when T was here the other day, I made sure to update his BIOS as well, because he's on the 13600 KF.
Ah,
Yeah, so 15-year-old has a better computer than you do. Ha 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 ha.
I mean, I have to work on. I would have to save up, but unfortunately, driving lessons are taking out a huge chunk of my income.
Oh, yeah, no, I do feel you on that.
Let's be honest, driving lessons are expensive here.
I mean, at the very least, the you've got somewhat of a quality
Yeah,
to
I
it.
have a very capable. I have a very good driving instructor, and I'm actually one of the. It's one of the big ones. Still,
Yeah,
still, my second chance of at the exam is gonna cost me like 450 euros.
and I take that has to do with the CBR, not the driving
CBR,
school
yep.
itself, right? Yeah. I kind of expected that. If there's one thing that Dutch people like to moan about, it's the CBR.
CBR
The
is just
CBR
fucking.
CBR is those is the constitution behind like all the driving exams and whatnot. They're the ones handing out licenses.
Yep. Note that this gameplay is not indicative of my driving skill. Perfect timing there, Angie. That was perfect timing.
You know what? You know, I should have let you like borrow my my G29, my racing wheel. See how good that would have gone.
Plus, I'm using a controller that's old as balls.
Yeah. This
The
control I feel
triggers
like
also
right
take
next to me.
the triggers also take way more pressure to fully depress than a modern controller would.
Are they even analog?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. No, I actually recall some friends telling me how like the original Xbox version of the Grand Theft Auto games had analog acceleration.
Modern games don't support it, but the hilarious bit is the face buttons are also analog.
The PS2 had that as well.
As did the PS3. The original Xbox
Yeah, and then
had
they
pressure sensitive face buttons built in.
yeah.
Shame I
But no,
can't set them up, so because I would be just squishing in the A button.
I mean, to be fair, I do kind of understand why they went away with it. It's kind of painful to to utilize. You have to press it like really hard, and because of the knowledge that it's analog, you're more likely to press harder, and because of that, you can actually like get hurt playing games.
I mean, we all know the what was the name? What was the thing I wanted to say again? Ah, yes, that one mini game from Mario Party. There
Yeah.
we go, Morgan
You know,
Freewheeler.
I still love how for Mario Party Superstars they were like, yeah, we're gonna like keep this in. We're just gonna put like a warning telling people not to do that.
Yep, I'm just doing a little spot of gambling real quick. Nice. Oh, I missed the watch. The gun show. Oh, a Ferrari 458 and a Toyota 2000 GT. 2015 and an Audi Quattro. Audi is coming into Formula One as well.
Nice.
Yeah, with the 2026 season. 90s icons. Lotus Carlton. Do I have a Lotus Carlton? I have a Monaro VXR. Open Monaro. Let's go. The UK is the only place where they're called Vauxhall. Can you tell the company is British?
Yeah.
Everywhere else it's Opel.
All right. Let's once again go new.
We are just rolling it. Oh, I'll let you overtake.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was texting and driving.
Well done. Laurent. We also have Captain Batman.
Wow, I didn't even notice that. Like all these names. What? One of these guys just straight up called Minecraft.
Minecraft 1655, yeah.
Is that like a holy version, or is it just like a string of characters that, for some reason, got
Probably the
added
same
to
reason
the
why you
name?
have 580 after your name on FH5.
I'm not even using a 580. How do I have the same amount of
Crow
VRAM?
Laurent, Dr. Jackship, Pondus FO. We actually have. I don't think we've changed our username in quite some time.
I'm considering seeing if I could change my username, but I'm kind of worried that if I'm gonna do it, Microsoft's gonna be like, "Hey, you need to pay."
As far as I know, they don't do that anymore.
All right. Maybe it's
Hence
like
why there's
the
the discriminator on it as well.
maybe it's like the Rockstar launcher then, or the Rockstar social club,
Rockstar,
where
I think PS.
I can only change it once every year.
Yeah, probably Rockstar.
Yeah.
With tweakers, it was look with tweakers. It was as easy as just asking the mods in the forums. But you'll need to
I
do
didn't even know that.
it. But there's a limit on that as well. Once a year, I think.
I didn't even realize that tweakers
And
had
it'll
like a
need to be
forum
approved by the mods. And you'll need to justify it as well.
Yeah, look, all I'm using tweakers for is seeing where I can get a specific item the cheapest. Like
I
when I was
use it to
putting
track
together
news, that sort of. I do that, and I also use it for news. I use it for checking if there's any software updates that I missed.
yeah, when I was putting together like T's computer, tweakers was my best friend.
Oh wait, for
Although
our
at the
international
same
audience, Tweakers is a major tech news site. They've also got price comparisons, forums.
Yeah, although being honest, it wasn't really that there was still some items I found cheaper myself. Like, because I have a bol.com select subscription, basically the biggest Dutch e-retailer that isn't Amazon, because Amazon isn't Dutch. They have a subscription where you pay like $12 once a year, and you get like sales, you get free shipping. It's basically Amazon Prime, but not cool. And because I had that at one point, I saw a 980 Pro without a heatsink, 2 TB for 129. And I don't think that I need to tell you, that's a fucking deal.
I always love it when there's a good deal. Hence why I
And
love Steam sales.
And the worst part is that I never found another deal quite like it. I would love if I can get like 2 additional 2 TB PCIe 4.0 SSDs and RAID 1 them together to get like a big 4 TB colossal SSD. Like
RAID 0 is Stripe adds together. RAID 1 is Mirror.
RAID 0, RAID 1 is, yeah, right. I probably got confused with RAID 10, what I'm planning to do with my NAS. Point is, I can get like such fast storage if I find the right deal, but the deal hasn't come back yet. And to be fair, I could use a different brand than Samsung, because there's plenty of manufacturers out there, and the only reason why
Like
I
Kingston.
consistently buy Samsung SSDs is because Samsung is the only manufacturer that has a software for migrating your operating system to the new drive. Corsair doesn't have one, Crucial doesn't have one, none of them have any. And there are good SSDs out there, but I need to transfer my operating system. And it's also for that reason why I've upgraded to a 990 Pro 2 TB and
With
not like
heatsink.
an actual PCIe 5.0 SSD. Because I would love to get like the fastest I can get on this motherboard. Or better yet, one that is either 4 lanes of PCIe 4.0 or 2 lanes of PCIe 5.0. If I could save up on lanes, I would love that. It's also the main reason why I'm considering waiting for NVIDIA 50 series, because I hope for their sake that they're going to allow you to be either PCIe 4.0 16 or PCIe 5.0 on 8, or maybe even 4, considering how fast they can get. I would love if
Yeah.
I can save up on lanes, because it means that I can just keep on saving on them.
And in my case, I'm hoping that Nvidia sees that price gouging is constantly raising the prices isn't going to get them anywhere.
Yeah. But in your case, I would probably wait for like the AMD offering, because something tells me that those are gonna be pretty bang for the buck as well, especially with them reportedly stepping out of the high-end scene of things.
Issue is, I'm currently using a lot of Nvidia technology.
Yeah, same. I mean, AMD is fine if all you care about is gaming, but with stuff like, okay, not DLSS. I don't like DLSS. I don't like fake resolution, but stuff like, NVIDIA Broadcast or the NVENC encoder.
AV1
I'm pretty
is
sure that,
going to be a huge boost to me as well.
yeah, but I think that at this point all three parties have AV1, don't they?
Intel, most certainly. I don't know about I don't fully know about AMD, and Nvidia. It's 40 series and up.
Yeah. Well, AV1 encode. AV1 decode is on 30 series.
Yeah, I wish.
Yeah, I wish that people would actually like implement it.
Yeah, because OBS took it. Because I think OBS was quick to enable it, but Twitch was taking its sweet time.
Yeah, which is kind of shocking because it's Amazon. They're always looking for ways to save a buck.
And YouTube has its own thing with the VP9.
Yeah. I still wish that YouTube would like put out the software that allows you to do like the processing yourself. So you just have a YouTube ready format that only needs to be uploaded and doesn't like require any processing. I would love something like that, because from as far as I'm concerned, split screen could really like benefit from that.
Yeah, because even in my case, I can see it uploading and processing when I export a VOD.
But the processing, it takes so fucking long.
Hell yeah. And spin. There we go. Music. Notice how one of the opponents actually has a small little icon.
Yeah. Is that like one of those original Xbox 360 era things?
Yes,
Right.
that's an
Yeah, it
Xbox
could be worse.
360 era gamer pick.
It could be worse. It could be the fucking bubblegum one.
Ha!
Now that is a classic right there.
Now that's a throwback.
Yeah. All right. You got 20 points, so you get to redeem the car.
We are on
I'm
a
gonna wait for the next championships until you've got it redeemed.
Mitsubishi FTO. Let's go. Oh, there's a daily challenge for the Warthog.
Well, if this one is it's cross country, which is probably not. We'll get to that one later.
Oh, they're avoiding storm. Oh, Haley just said something hilarious. I heard drivers are avoiding races due to stormy conditions, but I'm guessing they're just trying to avoid playlist races with you.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right. Get out
you
of
better
the
be
pulse
scared.
menu.
There's a Warthog race. Oh, I have to rent. The NSX files. Dun 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 dun.
Which I still have never watched.
Yeah, me neither.
There's a lot of
Honda.
things that I never watched, to be honest.
Oh, ad break coming in.
Yeah. Gotta love that 5 cent in cash.
Yes. Especially
Which
since
remi-
Dad surprised me with just a 3-month sub.
That
Yes,
reminds
he
me,
paid
I
for
need
3 months in advance.
that reminds me, I need to check what my current threshold is. Like, it's been a while since I've got a payment.
For me, it's 50.
I'm pretty sure it's 50 for everyone, which I'm pretty glad about. 100 was a pretty big number to attempt to reach. I think I got it like once, and maybe I've got like, maybe I've got another 50, but that's like my lifetime profits from being a streamer.
Yeah.
So unless you live in like a very remote country or one where the like currency has really plummeted, there is not really a lot that you can get from that. It's not really like something you make a living with.
Yeah, I'm just getting crumbs. Although I wouldn't. Although right now I don't really. I honestly don't really want subscriptions, bits, or tips. I don't even have tips enabled.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd prefer it if you want to give money, give it to charity. There's a link below. You can type in donate. All proceeds go to all of that goes to Gamers Outreach.
You know, I still remember like my motivation for like wanting to be an affiliate has never really changed. The reason why I want to be an affiliate was just pretty simply so I could have emotes on Twitch.
Same here, and
And
channel points.
are channel points not a thing for non-affiliates?
Nope, you need to be affiliate to be able to use channel points.
Huh.
Because believe me, I have I have so many ideas and I still haven't gotten around to implementing them.
Yeah, I mean, so do I. There's a couple of like unique redemptions I've got, like licking my NBA 2K19 cartridge. The only reason why I bought that cartridge, and I'm pretty sure I've told you that like 1,000 times already, the only reason I bought it was because it was $4 at Intertoys.
Hell yeah.
And like $4 for a cartridge, you know what? Yes. Let's see what these taste like. They taste like laundry detergent.
And you may ask, why do you know that? Your tongue knows your your brain knows will inherently guess what things will taste like.
Well, it's not quite that. Let's just say that some people don't really know how to wash dishes, and I may or may not have actually swallowed Dreft a couple of times.
Oh yeah, that happened to me as well. I just
No,
was I was eating it as this tastes like detergent.
Do you remember the SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs was putting together a birthday party for Pearl?
Vaguely.
Right. Well, one of the guests took like a drink and complained, saying it tastes like dishwater, and Squidward responded with, it is dishwater.
It is dishwater.
Het is afwaswater. I think I still got that like somewhere on DVD. I'm just like not gonna I'm not gonna rip it just yet. Because I also have a policy against ripping DVDs. Because the quality, it's not that good. And in case you're wondering, wait, that's illegal. First of all, no it's not. Second of all, no it's not 2.0.
Here in the Netherlands, it's allowed to make a digital copy for personal use.
Printing them is illegal. But having them, it ain't.
As long as you have the
And
disc,
if
you're
I-
in the clear.
Yeah.
You're basically in
And
the
when it
clear.
comes to and when it
Nintendo, on
comes
the
to
other
stuff
hand,
like-
is not happy with it regardless.
And when it comes to stuff like sharing those copies, well, yeah, that is
illegal.
That is a legal gray area. But if I gave Connor like access to my Plex library, well, Connor is someone I know IRL, and I might as well. There's nothing stopping me from, cycling to his house and lending him my copy of Bad Boys 2. So I think that is technically legal as well, but I haven't.
That's a legal gray area. That's a
It's
legal gray area a
area.
mile wide.
Yeah. That is something that I'm personally still like researching, because I do have my like Plex library, and I've got I'm almost like ready to implement my NAS for like 24/7 use. But in this house, I'm certainly going to be enjoying it.
Look, the Wii U games
Hell,
on my
I am.
Steam Deck, I dumped them myself. So legally,
Yeah.
I'm okay there.
I mean, I've got a digital copy of my physical copy of Zombie U. Granted, I've got it on my Wii U. I do believe that I at one point tried to play Smash Brothers Wii U on my PC, but there's like a lot of catching that you need to do. So the first time, it's
There
going
also
to run
aren't
like
any
dirt.
Nintendo Switch emulators left.
Well, no, but I was talking about the Wii U stuff.
Yeah, Wii U stuff. Yeah, there's Simu.
Yeah.
And there's not much they can and I don't think there's much that Nintendo can do against that, because if you want to do anything that involves online multiplayer on that thing, you'll need a dump of your own Wii U.
Yeah. And I don't think there's like any online stuff left anymore on Wii U, is it?
Yeah, about that. There's Pretendo Network,
Oh yeah.
which
Well,
is
but that's not
reverse engineering.
That's not,
That's reverse engineering.
that's not official, and I'm pretty sure that like 50% of the people who use that are probably going to be on emulators.
Yeah, but still, even then, you'll need actual hardware to be able to set that up.
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's something to fuck around with on my Wii U.
You fuck around, you
I've
find out.
I've got that fucker homebrew to the brim, so be kind of fun to do to
Same
probably
here.
do something with it. Maybe I can, but maybe I can also like hijack the prod.keys from my Switch, because I've got a jig, I've got a exploitable model.
Same here. Except
Yeah.
emulation is going to be difficult because Nintendo went after both of the emulators.
Yeah.
In Yuzu's
be,
case, they made the mistake of trying to monetize part of that. And in Ryujin's case, yeah, the developer got threatened.
To be fair, at least he made the right choice. Just gonna put that out there.
He said, "No, I'm not gonna risk it."
And as for you cannot get them anymore, well, first of all, let me just use the Internet Archive and But somebody probably has like a leftover version somewhere.
Yeah, people have backups of that, but it's not being developed anymore.
No, but once they saw the writing on the wall, they made sure they made damn sure that there's going to be a version of it available somewhere.
Because guess what? Nintendo is one of Nintendo is one of those companies where they can sue you even if they're not in the right.
Yeah.
By the way, there's a daily challenge with the Warthog.
Yeah. We can uh we can do that. Yeah. The event lab stuff we'll do those later. So
Win a cross-country event in the 2554 AMG Transport Dynamics M12S Warthog CST.
yeah, cross country, those are the green ones. Let's go with this one.
Dun 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 dun. Just looking at the Warthog, it looks out of place compared to all of the other cars.
I don't even think it looks that out of place. Maybe with like the no, I don't think it looks out of place.
I mean, among the Jeeps, it doesn't look out of place, but among sedans and that sort of stuff.
Of course.
Also, look at the damn thing. It's massive. I remember Forza Horizon 4 having a mission specifically dedicated to it.
Hang on, how much is the Master Chief Collection anyway? $40, but I've seen it go on sale for like 10.
Yeah, it goes on sale every single sale, I think.
Fuck it, I'm adding it on my wish list. I haven't got like Game Pass Ultimate anyway. Might as well see if I could get some of my games on Steam. Even if I miss out on the benefit of cross buying. I don't even know if it's like cross buy if you buy the Xbox version.
Win a cross-country event with them. Coming through. I just got overtaken by a McLaren, I think. Let me shove this Jeep out of the way. Look at that show off.
Fuck. This dude in the Extreme just like bumped into me and it made my rear go up.
Yep. By the way, F1 cars are also surprisingly safe for what they are.
I mean,
For just how flipping fast they go.
I mean, I didn't doubt that they would be at the very least a little bit safe. You'd think there's like a whole committee, go looking for that.
Yeah, they have
At
an
the
entire
same
roll
time-
cage, something to make sure that people's head doesn't doesn't touch the track.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know whether or not they're OSHA verified.
If the car's flipped over,
or
there's
we're
also the
gonna,
halo to make sure that in a crash that debris doesn't. You crashed out.
We ain't winning this.
We ain't winning this at all.
Oh, it didn't take you with me. God damn it. Why does it do that?
Yeah, good question. Why did it?
Online,
Why didn't it do it?
convoy, invite only.
Train.
Alright, I sent you the invite.
Accept. There we go. Canyon Run. Am I right or
Waiting
am I
for other
wrong?
players.
It's Canyon Run.
But yeah, I've
Bum,
got no doubts that
bum.
those like F1 cars are OSHA verified.
The FIA has very strict safety guidelines for this.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the more recent editions, the Halo, that's what saved Romain Grosjean's life.
Hmm.
Because you can basically divide an F1 car's components into two categories: parts that are allowed to break, and parts that under no circumstance are allowed to break.
So then, is there like a minimum or maximum length you can have when you ride one of those cars?
I'm guessing, yeah, the chairs have to be adjusted for. Chairs are custom made for each driver, basically.
Huh.
Seats, and of course, they have input on what's on the steering wheel, that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Alright, let's hope it actually goes right this time. I'm confident.
Oh, that jump felt like just the most cinematic thing ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, about minimum and maximum length, I think the pedals can also be adjusted for the driver. I mean, I think the shortest driver on the grid right now is Yuki Tsunoda.
Is that a Japanese?
Yep, he drives
Person?
for Visa Cash App RB.
Alright.
Basically, Red Bull's junior team.
Ah.
Last season they were called AlphaTauri, and a couple seasons before that they were called Toro Rosso.
Did you spin out there?
No, I didn't, Spinella. I am, however, slipping and sliding around quite a bit.
Alright.
Which makes sense.
Oh, that's...
Warthogs are floaty things.
Yeah.
How's the
Luckily, I've
progress
got
on
you
B-Burn? Ah, you got him.
overtaken. And ladies and gentlemen, we've got him.
I just love how it just letterboxes in such a cinematic fashion, just sliding it in.
It doesn't even look that good. To be honest, like, why does it need to be a letterbox?
I don't know, but somehow it works.
Right.
What do you mean, Winner Bee Burn?
Oh, is it? Wait, but that's still my. Is that still my avatar?
I think the game glitched again.
Did I leave too quickly? Was that it?
I think you left too quickly.
Wow.
Wait, let me just turn off the virtual camera. Maybe that helps. Oh, yep, that did the thing on the festival playlist.
Right, that's good.
Reach the highest point in Mexico. What's that point?
Probably the mountain.
To the top of the mountain, then.
Yeah.
Unless they're going to say, actually. Isn't actually the Hot Wheels part is above Mexico.
Yeah, but I found it.
Worms?
Alright, it's on the mountain and you need to drive up a bit. Do you see where I am on the map?
Flip. Yes, I see it.
Yeah, that's where you need to go.
I just love how I can just flip this thing over.
Been doing that a lot in Halo.
Yeah. I mean, Spartans are fucking strong as well. I am the king of the world! Oh, you have the Patrick truck.
Yeah,
The Pat truck.
the Pat truck.
Oh no. Well, if there was... Oh no.
They should have put Anyway in there. They should have fucking
Agreed,
done that.
but unfortunately the Top Gear sponsorship is over.
Well, they can still do it. Like, it's not like you can copyright a meme. People tried, but you couldn't do it.
Yeah. Convoy leader is on Event Lab Island. Why did you go to Event Lab Island?
When I was getting ready to do the next thing on the season.
Loading. All the music is being played in game right now, by the way.
Also, can I just take a moment to appreciate how, on your end, the game still takes like quite a while to load, even though Event Lab Island is like literally nothing. It's a 2 kilometer by 2 kilometer flat piece of
Rectangle.
land.
It's literally a square.
Yeah.
I just love how broken my entire system is in that way.
And I take it you know where the square goes.
It goes into square hole. That's right. It goes into square hole.
You know, it's kind of one of the laws of the universe. You know, everything goes in a square hole.
Welcome to Horizon Wave Circuit. The Ford GT. I'm using a 2005 Ford GT.
I'm gonna go with the Diablo SV.
But yeah, the hilarious part is with the last Grand Tour special, they actually found James and Hammond and Clark. No, wait. Hammond took his car home. May and Clarkson found their old cars from the Top Gear Botswana special. Right where, just right across the border with Zimbabwe.
Yeah, I've seen some Top Gear related stuff appear on my YouTube feed, but the one that I saw, the one that I got recommended the most was Hammond reacts to his crashes.
That's probably a Drive Tribe video.
Maybe. To be honest, if I want to like get into Top Gear, I know there's like a lot of Top Gear related stuff on Prime Video.
There's also the entirety of the Grand Tour.
Yeah, what even is the Grand Tour?
Basically, Top Gear, but not with the BBC's own, not with the restrictions of the BBC.
Right, but knowing what the BBC has greenlit, I don't think there's a lot of restrictions there.
Believe me, they weren't allowed. I don't think the entire joke was they weren't allowed to enter Zimbabwe because they worked for the BBC.
It's really?
That was the entire joke for the Botswana special.
What do they have against Zimbabwe?
I don't know, but they were big news during the uh, during one for. They appeared in the papers during filming of one for the road.
Right. No, I also keep thinking back about the
I think the
like
AI
the
is
top.
confused.
Yeah. I also keep thinking back about like this one intro they did for one of the episode where it was like, tonight Hammond wears a hat.
James.
May
Oh
James
no, wait, it was
wears
I wear a hat. James wears a hat. And Hammond is behind a low wall.
yeah. They've had like so many like hilarious intros
The
where it's
entire
like,
tonight is. Yeah, the tonight segments are just hilarious.
yeah, you could tell they're British even if it's like without the accent.
Yep. Da 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 dum. Da da
And
dum
it's
da
such
dum.
a damn shame that back in the day I could like I never got into Top Gear because I always thought it was like just a boring like car program, but no, it was like quality TV.
It's quality TV with a side of cars.
Yeah, Top Gear magazine, however, which my brother used to be subscribed to, I think that was mainly car stuff.
Yeah, that's mainly car stuff. The TV shows are just three lads having fun while also talking about cars.
Yeah. No, I remember like my brother having like one of the covers was like about the Bugatti Veyron, talking about how it could go like 400 kilometers per hour, and it was like, holy fuck, that's fast. And like nowadays, in Test Drive Unlimited Solo Crown, I've got the Porsche 918, which can go like 550 per hour. Now, granted, I don't know if that's realistic by any means.
Probably
But
not.
I've got some cars in this game which get pretty close to 500.
I mean, in Forza Horizon 4, in 3, 4, and 5, I've had one of those Ford super vans pulling well over 300.
Yeah. No, but the tuning is ridiculous if you like know what you're doing. You can make cars go like really fast.
Like this is how you do same day delivery.
Yeah. By the way, the clock is about to strike 6. How long are we planning to go this?
You know what? I feel like wrapping it up now so I have some time to have dinner and then watch the sprint
All
race
right.
before the next.
Okay. I do want to suggest doing one final race,
One final
and it's so
race.
you, yeah, and it's so you can get a very special horn.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Hey, I got
No, not
another.
that one.
I got a good jacket here. Yeah, I'm. Plus, my hands are starting to cramp up a little.
Yeah. Okay. One more. One last one.
One more for the road. Too cheesy?
Yeah. Cheesy enough.
Ow. It's 6 o'clock, but we're not wrapping up just yet.
I mean, to be fair, I'm technically on like half an hour of gameplay for like all the fucking round we were doing at the beginning of this stream. I still cannot believe that it was because of your fucking spawn location. How the fuck do you
How,
even do
in the
that?
name of all that's holy, did that happen?
Although I'm kind of curious, but for like this entire stream, there's been the knock button next to your name. So what happens if I press it?
Oh, Real Edgy the Hedgy wants to collaborate.
Oh wait, that's huh? What?
That is a live. That's just basically something that Twitch wanted to implemented to encourage more spontaneous collaborations.
Oh, so it's in the event that we don't have like Discord open.
Yeah,
Right.
which is hilarious because I'm luckily now using Firefox, but for now because I wanted to try it out to see how well that works nowadays. And it's and you know
I reckon it
what?
should probably work
I'm
pretty
bringing in
good.
Zupra again.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of other choices compared to me.
In my case, it's just a case of wee. Yeah, they botched the rollout. Basically, opening it up to everyone to knock on the door. And then also, when you open it up, it immediately turns on the camera.
Yeah, well, at least it's
Which,
based on.
because it's browser stuff, means with VTubers, it's likely going to turn on the physical camera.
Yeah.
Which you don't want. Which VTubers
Yeah.
don't want.
No, it could be worse. At least it's permission based. Because imagine if streams were like open for everyone and you just got like an immature child immediately barging in, going like N word, N word, N word. You don't want that.
Yeah, except
Oh, you
in Twitch's case, the, the guests are responsible for their own conduct.
okay? That's actually pretty good.
Meaning,
Because there's a lot of trust that goes in there as well. And to be fair, I say you don't want kids barging in doing that kind of stuff, but knowing the current state of things, you probably don't want kids in your stream regardless.
yeah, I don't. I want to keep it I want to keep it family friendly, but also I want to make sure everyone on stream knows what they're getting into, and kids often don't.
Well, your chance of getting family friendly, you kind of screwed up when you invited me and I said the first fuck. And then I said the second fuck. I like saying fuck.
Yeah, I know.
You don't. You don't. I do.
Ow, wall, ouchie. The Cyberpunk car isn't in this one anymore. In Forza Horizon 5.
Was that in Forza Horizon 4?
Yeah, it was in 4.
I mean, I know that the forbidden vehicle is in the is in Rocket League and Fortnite.
The battle bus.
No, the Cybertruck.
Oh yeah, that thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that thing
remember.
isn't yet safety certified.
I mean, it's Fortnite certified, but the one thing I find the most hilarious is that a lot of players were like making an effort of, regardless of whether it's friend or foe, destroy every Cybertruck you see. that was a thing that was like really
Honestly,
common.
agreed. Those things are death
Yeah,
traps.
yeah, both in game and in real life.
Yeah, because guess what? Those sharp edges and high ride height, someone's gonna get killed.
I'm surprised people haven't been killed by them already.
Yeah, because we all know. Then again, in the US, it's very much the case where if you're not in a car, you don't matter.
Yeah, I just find it ridiculous how Tesla seems to think it, or not even Tesla, but Elon Musk seems to think that it's okay to have drivers choose to participate because who doesn't participate? The fucking the fucking civilians or the pedestrians.
Yeah.
And considering that, as far as I understand, automated driving still has like a little problem when it comes to recognizing people of darker skin tones.
Yeah.
Or did they like
That
did
they're
they like swap
that
to
even the Cybertruck's system is incredibly racist.
did they swap to like applying infrared instead of having it be
Nope, it's
camera
still just
based?
cameras.
Lovely.
And given how the current CEO is, Elon, in this case, it's unlikely that anything is being done to make sure it treats everyone equally.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, usually when CEOs got their head stuck that much in their ass, it's only a matter of time until they're going to smell their own shit. But Elon
Yeah.
Musk is like, no, this is good. This is good. No, it's not good. It was never
Heck,
good.
I wouldn't be surprising. It wouldn't be surprising if there was a way for the system to check if you have if you have Twitter Blue Plus. Checking
But
your
anyway,
Twitter Blue
because we
subscription
just
status and then just determining if it's alright to run you over in this case. Yeah! Banjo!
yeah. You're probably not going to use it, but I figured you'd probably enjoy it.
Speak for yourself. I'm going straight to the festival to apply that.
Alright. You don't
Oh
need to go
wait,
to
I
the
don't even
festival
need to go
for that.
into. I don't even need to go into the menu. I don't even need to go to the festival.
I mean,
I
I
had a
seriously already
hilarious
have.
chance to just make it rare. Wait.
I've already got my perfect horn.
Microsoft Teams calling would be hilarious as well. Wait,
Yeah, I've
chopper?
actually got that one.
Because
But
that's a.
that one is only there to troll people.
Yep. Yep. Also,
And why are you even going with Spiral Mountain? You got E1 M1 earlier this stream.
yeah, musical horns.
Yeah, it's probably under musical horns.
Dun 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 dun. Also, I wish I had the Halo theme.
If you keep playing consistently, you're bound to get it at one point.
Wait. Minecraft theme as well, oriented by Forza, Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, they're really taking advantage of all the stuff they've got.
Yep. Outer Worlds. I wish they did more of Outer Worlds.
Didn't they announce a sequel to Outer Worlds?
Oh yeah. Battletoads, obviously. Wait. There's also Legend. Wait. Why don't I have La Cucaracha?
Yeah.
There's also 3 different Christmas themes in here. Wait, why do I have this? I'm not gonna play that one because that could be copyright.
Which one?
FredX Graphics.
Ah,
Fred
well, if it's,
V and Graphics.
I think if it's below 5 seconds, you're fine.
Yeah. Doom is the hilarious one. Also,
Yeah.
just to see if theme is also funny, but that's okay. Anyway, time to hit you all with a raid because we're going to it because I'm wrapping up for now. Let's see if this person is live. Yep, that one's alive. Go to /raid. Wabam. Now, my next stream is going to be today at 11 o'clock my time, which is in a few hours. You'll see the notification. Alright then. Hey.
Yeah.